Sometimes the simplest stories hold the biggest lessons. And today, we're diving into one about, well, a bowl of noodles. But trust me, this simple tale packs a powerful punch about something we all experience, the feeling of being taken for granted.
So, let's start with a question for you. What's the true cost of a meal? And no, I'm not talking about money. We're talking about value, about appreciation, and about all the hidden things we tend to overlook in our day-to-day lives.
All right, so let's meet our main character, Sue. The story kicks off with her having, yet again, another fight with her mom. And in that heat of the moment, you know what she does? She decides she's had enough, and she just leaves. So she storms out of the house. And it's not just any night, right? It's cold, she's all alone, and to top it all off, her stomach is rumbling. You can just feel that awful mix of anger, loneliness, and misery. As she's wandering the streets, this amazing warm smell hits her. It's coming from a small noodle shop. It's exactly what she needs. Perfect, right? Except she checks her pockets. Nothing. Absolutely zero money. And that little bit of hope just deflates. Just when things seem totally hopeless, as she's about to walk away, the owner of the shop spots her. Now, he could have just ignored her, right? Another person shivering outside. But he doesn't. He does something amazing. He actually invites her inside. Sue, of course, is hesitant. She tells him, I can't, I don't have any money. But this guy, this kind owner, he's just not having it. He insists, telling her to come in and have a warm bowl of noodles on the house. A simple act of kindness from a complete stranger. He looks at her and asks this one simple question. But it's a question that is about to change everything for her. He asks her to just think about something. On one hand, she's feeling so incredibly grateful to him, a complete stranger, for this one single bowl of noodles. But then he asks her to think about her mother and all the meals, hundreds, maybe thousands of them, that her mom has cooked for her, day in and day out, for her entire life.
And that's the punchline, isn't it? He gently points out how easy it is for us to do this. We tend to take the people who are always there, the ones who do the most for us, completely for granted. We get so wrapped up in one little argument that we forget a whole lifetime of care. And for Sue, it was like a light bulb just went off in her head. You could almost see it. The owner's words just hit home, hard. She suddenly saw the whole situation, her anger, her actions, everything, from a totally new perspective. And she got it. She understood her mistake. So what does she do? She doesn't waste another second. She thanks the man, gets up, and just runs back home. All she can think about now is finding her mom and saying, I'm sorry. But as she gets close to her house, she sees a figure standing by the gate, waiting out there in the cold. It's her mother. She hadn't been inside, fuming. She'd been out there, looking for her, worried sick. And what's in her mother's hands? Dinner. A plate of food she'd been keeping warm, just waiting for Sue to come home. I mean, think about that. After that huge fight, her mother's first thought was still, is my daughter safe? Is she hungry?
And that really is the heart of this whole story, isn't it? It shows us that appreciation isn't just a feeling we have in our heads, it's an action. Sue felt like she was a good person, but her actions, or her lack of them, were what caused the real pain.
And so, this simple story leaves us all with a pretty big question to think about. In the middle of our own busy lives, with our own arguments and frustrations, who is that person we might be taking for granted? Who have you forgotten to thank?